Hello, BookTube. You know, I heard this weird story circulating that there was somebody on BookTube that likes to point their finger at the camera and then crack a beer and start talking about books. Feel sorry for that guy, whoever he is. Okay, enough shenanigans. This is the used book tag, and I was tagged by Michael over at Catalyst Reads and Dane over at Dane Reads. I'm sure those guys read, as the title implies. Okay, and my apologies to Shaun on the stoop. Shaun, if I had a blazer, like I explained, I would wear it. Alas, I don't have one. The closest thing I have is my old National Guard Class A's, and I don't even know where they're at. They're probably bagged up somewhere. So I've been out of the service for like 14 years or something. Okay, here we go. Let me wet my whistle. Tell us about your favorite secondhand book you own and show it off. And that would be Harlan Ellison, Have No Mouth, and I Must Scream. I bought this one about 5 months ago or something. Can't really remember now. I have some of Ellison stuff, but oddly enough I didn't have one of his like best short stories or collections, so I had to get this. So that's it. Question number 2. Tell us where you like to shop for your secondhand books and why you love it there. Back in the day when I was attending college, there was a local bookstore. It's probably 2 miles from the college, and since I was there all day, I used to frequent that place, and I used to love it there. Now I live kind of far out then, but I live farther out now. It's 20, 30, 40 miles to the nearest town, depending on which way we go. So I do most of my shopping online. Sorry, Gerard the bookworm, but I'd patronize local shops if I could, and I actually do go to the one when I'm in that area, but most of the time it's just not convenient for me. Question number 3. Show us 3 recent thrift store book buys that you're excited over and explain why you love them. Okay. First of all is Return to Eden, and this was from an online secondhand place. Can't remember which one, and this just completed my trilogy. I had a couple of Harry Harrison's books, and I needed this one, so had to have that. The other one is Ed McBain, Goldilocks, and I've had this a while, and I actually bought this in a secondhand store. And Paperback Junkie reads a lot of crime fiction and detective novels, and he also writes, I don't know how many pseudonyms he has, but he writes under Matt Wall, but he's got several others, so he talks about books like this a lot, so decided I would give that one a go at some point. And then I have Children of Time by Adrian Tchaikovsky, and this is about radical evolution in an attempt to colonize a planet, but something goes awry and some things evolve that aren't supposed to evolve. That's my understanding of this book, and I seen this on a channel called Love Me Some Sarcasm probably 3 or 4 months ago, and I was like, I gotta get that book. So okay, show and tell. Tell us about the worst used book that you ever bought. I have a bunch of those, but I grabbed one that I knew was probably, well, in the tops, and that's Callie by Sharon Combs. And there was a bunch of these mass market paperbacks that came out in the 80s. Everybody was riding Stephen King's coattails, and so they were just kicking out horror fiction that most of it's just awful. So Sorry, Miss Combs, but I just didn't care for that book. Question number 5. Tips and advice. Please give some of your best advice and tips to book lovers who are new or unfamiliar with purchasing used books. Buy them. They're cheaper than the new books. And by the way, I should tell everyone this. A lot of my books look used, and some of them I bought used, but a lot of them look used because I've had them so freaking long. And a lot of these I bought brand new, and I've had them so long that's the way they look. I mean, some of these books are almost, well, soon be 30 years old, these paperbacks and stuff, and I walked into the bookstore and bought a lot of them new. So, but yeah, I have a lot of used books. It's a budget thing. Number 6, tag some of the BookTube channels you enjoy. I enjoy a lot of channels, but I'm going to tag some people. Anywho, I'm going to tag Matilda Gothica, Zalata. I'm going to tag PETA over at Comfy Cozy Up. I'm going to tag Shaun over at On The Stoop. I'm going to tag Kara over at Wild Book Garden. I'm going to tag Mindy over at Mindy's Book Journey. So, y'all jump right in and do this tag. Now I gotta have a sip, because everyone knows how good tea is, and thanks for watching. Always appreciate that. Bye.